Is this thing on? Retro? Who decided this? Every girl needs a bag of chips. Whether or not these are valid sources, debatable.
Guess who's back? Welcome back to Valid Source,
Valid source?
Colorado's favorite podcast about the things the internet swears are true. I'm Harley, and this is Ashley.
We're two curious ladies who decided if we were going to spend 3 hours falling down a research rabbit hole, we might as well hit record.
You were thinking it, we said it.
Let's go.
Ashley, what's
Yes.
new with you?
Ooh. Okay, so I got invited to speak again, so I'm very excited about that.
Ooh.
And then I went to a baby shower. Had a good time. It's really cute. I'm gonna have a baby girl.
Nice.
I've always wanted a baby girl. So
I know lots of people having baby girls right
I
now.
know, it's a whole thing.
Someone else I know is finding out the gender, and they're doing a gender reveal, and I'm very curious.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen the gender reveal fails where somebody will get the wrong color of the popper or something and everyone's like, what? That wasn't a thing when I was having babies.
No, but now there seems to be a party for any occasion.
That's pretty much what I did recently.
Okay.
How about you? What's new with you?
I also attended a baby shower,
Nice.
also having a baby girl. It was beautiful, and I'm very happy for them. I kind of feel like I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
I'm pretty sure our listeners want to hear about how your car is doing this weekend.
Oh,
Any new events there?
knock on wood. Nothing crazy has happened to me in my car, thankfully.
Good. It's over.
Hopefully.
Now that we threatened all of Colorado, telling them we're watching them.
On my drive home, I did see a truck with the paint where it's very hard and sandpaper-ish.
Okay.
They've been doing that as paint jobs for people who like go off-roading and stuff.
And of course you want this.
I want this.
Yes.
If you know anyone, let me know.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
to know. So car will be protected.
Yeah, it's like a really hard shell around the car. Oh, we did attend an art show.
Oh, we did. And we got
A beautiful.
something for this area
Yeah, we're working on a frame right now, so.
coming soon.
And we'll let you know who it was once it's posted up. Okay, Ashley. I've been seeing all over social media this trend about people talking about 11 missing scientists. Have you heard about this?
Yes. I don't know where I saw this. I just saw that someone's remains were found in maybe like in the woods after a year or so.
Okay.
Recently, I think it was like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that person, I believe it was a woman, is tied to the 11 scientists, but I didn't look into it. I didn't understand what that meant.
Okay. That's kind of what I got from this, too. I did think it was an interesting thing where there's 11 scientists we're talking about. The last 2 months, the headline, 11 American scientists dead or missing, has come across my feed a lot. And it all has ties to classified government programs such as NASA, Los Alamos, the Air Force,
All of the people,
allegedly.
allegedly.
But nobody can explain it. So we're going to go through every single person and
Ooh.
why this connection may not be necessarily a connection.
Oh, okay. So there's a twist.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, okay. I'm
Okay.
excited.
So this list of 11 people spans from 2022 to 2026, actually.
Oh, I thought this was all recent.
So 4 years of cases. They were all bundled together after one story went viral. The cases did not all happen at once. And that's why we are talking about it now, because it honestly matters that they're not related. I want you to remember that one of these cases is actually fully solved.
Oh,
Yeah, they've done the research and they've actually
So
solved.
they say, but okay.
But we're going to save that one for the very last.
Okay.
Because when you hear which one it is, it changes how you see the entire list.
Oh, wow.
We're going to start with a woman named Monica Riza. Went missing June 22nd of 2025. She was hiking in Los Angeles National Forest, and she is a NASA JPL Director of Materials Processing. And she went missing June 22nd, 2025. She was hiking in Angels National Forest. She was not alone. She had 2 experienced hikers with her when she vanished. Months of searches followed by helicopters, radar, search dogs. They never found a single thing. She is a part of this story because she has created a super alloy funded by the U.S. Air Force. I've heard a little bit of backstory on why all these people are related. And what I heard, I don't think it's correct anymore, but it was to UAPs. It's the new terminology that they've created for UFOs. UAP stands for Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, because now that encapsulates a lot more than unidentified
Flying object?
flying objects. Because now we have drones and stuff.
Yeah.
So 2 experienced hikers right there with her, and she just wasn't there anymore.
What do they say? That they were just walking and she, like, there was no talking?
I don't know. The next person that we're talking about, the 10th scientist, Neil McCassin. He's a retired Air Force Major General. He went missing February 27th of 2026. And the story is he left his Albuquerque home on foot. He left behind his phone, prescription glasses, and every wearable device he owned. So no Apple Watch, no Oura Ring, nothing.
To go where?
He went on a walk.
Why would you leave her? That doesn't make sense.
I agree. But I kind of do this sometimes. I'll just go.
No, but
for a
sometimes you
stroll.
need your watch to count the steps. You want to get credit.
I know I'm not one of those people.
So you won't. No, I don't like this. Guys, if you're going to go outside walking, obviously you need your electronics with you, okay? You don't have to use them, but you need them. How are you going to brag that you did all those steps? You can't. There's no proof.
Good to know.
Okay.
This is how Ashley feels. So she's not exercising unless it counts.
Mm-hmm. I've honestly been like, I'm pumped. I want to work out. And then I'm like, no, my watch isn't charged. So I don't.
You don't even wear your watch anymore.
Because I don't charge it. It's a problem.
Okay,
It's a
that's
whole
fair.
problem.
Neil oversaw classified space weapons programs at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
Okay.
UFO forums have allegedly linked him to extraterrestrial programs, and his wife has publicly pushed back. But that's kind of a touchy subject, you know?
Yeah. Because are they telling her to push back? Or else? We don't know.
We don't know. But his wife said that he left the house with a .38 caliber revolver. That detail got buried under the UFO speculation based on the internet, and it's much more sad than the story that we've come up with in the media. We're getting into 3 scientists now. Anthony Chavez, Melissa Garcias, Steven Garcia. They're all from New Mexico in the Los Alamos area. 3 separate disappearances, all in New Mexico, all within 4 months of each other in 2025. If we think about it, right? New Mexico
pattern.
And New Mexico has all those aerial bases. This is why this speculation comes into play, right? All of these scientists are going missing. All 3 had connections to Los Alamos National Laboratory or nearby defense facilities. It seems a little sus.
It's suspicious. I agree.
It is worth noting that Casillas,
Good job.
thank you, was an administrative worker and not a scientist.
Oh.
her inclusion shows how the list stretched over time, and we kind of grouped her together with
Yeah,
the
'cause
scientists.
that doesn't fit the pattern then. She's an admin.
She worked at the same facility.
She could have known something.
Yeah, she
Okay,
could have.
that's
3
fair.
people, 1 state, 4 months. That part is really weird and genuine to the story. Now, we've talked about the people who have gone missing, right?
Okay.
There's actually a few that have been deceased. And they have been proven to be deceased because we've found them.
So they're not missing anymore. They were found, just no longer with us.
Amy Eskridge, she was an anti-gravity researcher, and she died in June 2022. The documented cause of death was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Her 2022 death was added to the list years after the pattern began to take form, because she was a researcher of anti-gravity. Then there's Jason Thomas, who was a pharmaceutical researcher at Novartis, and he worked on cancer treatment research.
What does he have to do with us?
Great question. He is not in aerospace or nuclear programs, so it's confusing.
So now we're down to 10 scientists. Actually, 9 scientists, because the other one was an admin.
His body was found in a lake in Massachusetts in March 2026. His connection to this whole speculation is kind of the weakest link, because he had nothing to do with anything aerial phenomenon or anything to do with aerospace or nuclear
No.
programs.
I mean, he's technically a scientist. We can't take every single, like, murder and whatever, right? And just, like, mix it all together and be like, boom. I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
Interesting.
Next we have Michael David Hicks, and he was a NASA GPL scientist on the DART project, and he died in July 2023. His cause of death was not publicly disclosed. That's a little strange, but also the people on the internet are kind of grasping at straws here.
No, not anymore. Why aren't we disclosing this?
Okay, so you're thinking that maybe this is interesting?
I'm thinking the pattern doesn't match completely. The cancer research guy is a scientist. So cool, we can give you that as a scientific point. But I think he doesn't belong in the group.
I agree.
We could have kept it at 10. I don't know. I need the link. There's no link for me. Also, the other 10 so far, the admin doesn't fit this group. But I could understand, as an admin, you might get some information. And you might have access to, like, an email or something. You could have seen something. Or they could have thought you saw something.
Yeah.
But I am really suspicious when government or police don't release what
Why?
happened or why. Like, how are you going to be like, oh, yes, but we're not telling you? Why?
I wonder if it's like the family that doesn't want to disclose.
I don't think that makes sense. That's too much. Because then everybody's speculating, so now there's questions.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, keep quiet.
That's okay. Well, so Michael David Hicks' daughter told CNN that he had known health issues. The conspiracy speculation has her shaken up, understandably. And like you said, it's not disclosed, so these people are creating all these stories and bringing up her dad's name, which
Makes it harder.
yeah, to process and go through the grieving process, you know? Then there's Frank Mywald. He was a NASA JPL principal researcher. So all these people are connected with NASA except for
Yep.
the admin and the
Main
cancer
cancer
scientist.
And the admin technically is connected too.
She is connected.
Yeah.
Kind of. But Frank died July 4th of 2024, and his cause of death is unknown. Now we have
This is
one more.
I don't like this.
I know. We have one more scientist, Carl Grillmere. He was a Caltech astrophysicist from NASA NEOWISE mission. And he was fatally shot outside his California home February 16th of 2026.
Whoa.
It was very public and there were a lot of details. No confirmed suspect or motive,
So he left his house. He went outside and got shot.
allegedly. Remember in the beginning how I mentioned that there is a solved case?
Yeah.
Well, Nuno Leario, MIT plasma physicist and fusion center director.
MIT.
MIT. He was shot at his home in Brookline, Massachusetts on December 15th, 2025, and he died the next day. This case was fully solved, and his killer was identified as a former classmate from Lisbon, Portugal. The motive was personal jealousy of Leario's career success.
That's sad.
And not his classified research. The killer did die by suicide, and the firearms forensic confirmed the match. The firearm that he used was the one that was used on Nuno. This is the case that started the whole conspiracy theory, the one that set everything off, and it has a named killer, a documented motive, and a closed investigation.
My tinfoil hat is like, is it too open and shut? Right? Is it too, we've got all our ducks in a row?
My thought is the New Mexico one is interesting because I'm like, you're telling me that 2 scientists and an admin go missing, right? Within a 4-month period from the same area that work on the same stuff. That one is interesting to me.
And they're missing. There's no information. Something is going on.
New Mexico's a hot spot for extraterrestrial type of stuff.
Yeah. I'm thinking, is it aliens? That they're upset and they're like, stop digging into or stuff. Right? Or we're going to take you.
So the story that launched 11 months of conspiracy theories, an FBI investigation, and a White House press conference started with a case that was already solved. They started this whole frenzy online about 11 missing or dead scientists with Nuno. A solved case. It was already solved, allegedly.
Allegedly. Why is the White House getting involved?
This is a great question.
Right? Like, isn't that even more suspicious?
Do we think it's maybe because people were talking about it so much and it was getting so much attention that our military could be involved with this somehow?
Yeah, I guess that's a valid reason, right? Like, they could be like, hey, there's a huge misunderstanding out there. Let's clear it up. They also did this to us with the UFOs, where they're like, no.
But then
And they're like, okay, yeah.
yeah, they exist.
I can't say I fully would trust their actions.
The foundation of this story is looking a little shakier than it's made out to be, right? But here's the real question. Does that mean there's nothing to worry about? Let's look at the actual connecting pieces of this case and whether any of it actually holds up. We've met 11, technically 10 scientists.
Yes.
The foundation of the case has already been solved. So now the question is there anything real left in the story? According to Axios, none of the JPL scientists are confirmed to have worked on the same projects. The list includes an admin worker, a cancer pharma researcher, and a 2022 death with a documented cause. None of those fit the classified nuclear aerospace insider framing the internet has applied and told everyone.
I also don't think the MIT guy fits
Okay.
very much.
I don't really think so either. You're right.
There's little pieces that don't fit. Okay, but we take out the people that don't fit. Then we're left with like
7?
that's still too many.
Okay, so NASA and Air Force, which are
NASA
all
and Air-
aerial.
Yeah. So those kind of fit. The point I'm trying to make is even if we take out the 3 that I don't think are fitting in my head with this pattern, that's still too many within the pattern.
Yeah.
I'd like to understand more of the connecting dots that people are saying. And also, you could tell me, like, oh no, they weren't working on that project, but you could be controlling the narrative.
We're going to kind of jump into the numbers because we've kind of talked about how we feel about it. It is kind of a weird coincidence of all of these people. According to Scientific American statistician David Hand's improbability principle applies directly here. Random events naturally clump in ways that look like patterns when you look at a large enough data set. If you look at the statistics, yeah, you're going to find a commonality and your brain makes connections. According to nuclear security expert who spoke to CNN, the US has thousands of nuclear scientists. 10 individuals disappearing would not meaningfully impact national programs, even if targeted.
That's kind of mean.
I agree. CNN.
It's like there are just 10 people, guys.
It's
10,000
people.
of those. I don't like how that sounds.
I don't either. Also, that's like 10 individuals. The ripple effect here.
Yeah, something's happening.
Or is their work too demanding? A few of them did take matters into their own hands, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. The missing ones, though. That one's hard for me.
Few mystical ones.
We're wired to find patterns. We find patterns that aren't necessarily there. And the internet is extremely good at helping us do that. There's 5 people connected to national labs and aerospace and are still genuinely missing with no resolution.
Some people's too many people.
The House Oversight Committee has formally requested records from NASA, the Department of Energy, and the Department of Defense. The investigation being real doesn't mean the conspiracy theory is real. The FBI investigates lots of things that turn out to be nothing, but 5 people are still missing.
And they all have a related job. 3 of them are in the same place. There's a pattern.
Yeah, that is very interesting. An aerospace pattern.
Yeah.
Let's just say we go down the conspiracy rabbit hole, right? And we bring in the cancer scientists too. What if these people are making moves to benefit society and they're cut off from benefiting us anymore, but now we just are never going to get those answers because of how locked down they keep it.
Yeah. I could see him getting close to a discovery of actually helping people, as curing people, and then him getting shut down or him not getting the funds because somebody that has power doesn't believe in them or the program, and maybe he finds out they're gonna stop it or something, right? I could see that individual case and I'm like, oh, he disappeared, maybe something happened there. The other ones I don't understand.
What I'm taking away from this is mental health is a huge factor in these cases and it needs to be addressed more publicly than it is. We all need help sometimes. I think that the resources just need to be
Available.
Yeah, more available. Honestly, maybe it should be a thing. You know how we have to have physicals every year? Mental health
Checkups.
which I know they ask you when you go into the doctors. They give you a checklist, but you're not required to sit with someone and have a conversation. As a nation, I think we should be working towards bettering our mental health resources or like getting the word out there. We kind of took this road with the 11 missing / deceased scientists. You may have thought maybe we'll have an answer. Kind of just led us to more questions. I don't think we can necessarily connect them all. Well, we're going to take a hard left turn now.
Okay.
We're going to get into the celebrity gossip.
Uh-huh.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are apparently, allegedly, supposed to be, according to sources, getting married at Madison Square Garden.
What?
Allegedly.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
According to TMZ, a reputable source, on June 5th, 2026, a source with direct knowledge says the wedding of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift is supposed to be happening on July 3rd in Manhattan. According to page 6, the venue is reportedly Madison Square Garden with over 1,000 guests. That makes me want to throw up just thinking about that.
Oh my god, you want to know what I would do?
What?
If I were like Taylor Swift, I'd want to find who the mole is.
For sure.
So I would send an invitation to every guest with a different location.
Every single guest
Yeah,
of the
whatever.
1,000?
Who cares?
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I can automate it, okay? Everyone will get the same invitation, different place, different date. Okay? This is to weed out who your actual friends are. And as soon as that date and location hit a newspaper or a TMC, that's the one. Stop talking to them. Because your friends shouldn't be telling TMC when your wedding's going to be that you're trying to keep private.
What if it's like your grandma? And she like picked up the phone and
She would, wouldn't
she'd be
she?
like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for Taylor. She's getting married.
Yeah, honestly, grandma gets a pass. You gotta keep grandma.
You gotta keep that woman's lips under
But
wraps.
maybe we don't give her real invitations. You know, you're like,
Yeah.
grandma, someone's gonna pick you up.
Send a card.
Yep, I'll send a car. Actually, don't even bring clothes. I'll put you in a little hotel. I'll get you like clothes so you can get to the wedding presentable. You're gonna get a car. You don't need to know. You don't need to know.
But you're already like creating a wedding. Like as a bride. You're already
I have assistants, Harley. All the assistants are working on it. I'm not the one doing it.
I guess. They're gonna need answers and they're gonna constantly be coming up to you for questions. Right?
The assistants?
Yeah.
I'll have a main assistant that thinks like I think.
Okay. So we have to have a J Rhodes in charge.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, neither Taylor Swift's nor Travis Kelce's representatives have confirmed or commented on anything.
No, but these friends suck. I'm sorry, if you're friends with them and you're telling TMZ, I'm a little disappointed.
Out of 1,000 guests, there's gotta be a little more.
There's a mole. There's a mole. Also, that's why you're inviting 1,000 people. That's too many people.
That's a lot of people. But you're
100
famous.
and something, fine.
You're famous,
I
he's
guess you want
famous.
all the famous people and then your family.
I think it's hard when you have two famous people. It'd be fine if you
Oh,
have...
that's true too. Cause like with him, he has a whole team.
Yeah, you gotta
He
invite
invited
all of
the
them.
whole team. Yeah. So okay, that's a lot of people.
And then
right
his
there.
brother also plays football, so it's like...
Oh my gosh! So then we need their whole team. It's a lot of teams,
Yeah.
and then they might be friends with other teams.
And then
And
what if they're
other-
dating, and then they have another...
Does everybody get a +1? Is it technically we're inviting 500 +1?
Oh, that-
Questions.
Yeah, that is a lot of questions. Well, apparently, so there's a bit of contradicting reports around the venue. So you know how we mentioned that it's supposed to be at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
Well, earlier reports said that Taylor Swift's private estate in Rhode Island or the Breakers Resort in Newport was actually going to be where.
Taylor, did you send them different invites?
I think she must have. She did what you said.
I think she did. Good job.
She's trying to throw people off.
I like
which
it.
is good. So 3 totally different vibes.
Mhm.
But they are all located in kind of the same area, right? Like Rhode Island is close to Manhattan. Selena Gomez and Gigi Hadid are reportedly bridesmaids.
Of this wedding?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Which I believe, I didn't know that she was close to Gigi Hadid, but I knew Selena Gomez and her were really close.
Yeah.
And then Travis Kelce said that on his New Heights podcast, that they are live music people. So Ed Sheeran is reportedly a possibility for the reception.
That's pretty cool.
Travis Kelce said, and I quote, "I still get giddy." He said,
Giddy.
He said giddy.
Okay.
This giant NFL tight end, and he said giddy about his wedding. Isn't that cute?
That is cute, but that word.
Giddy? I can just imagine him like, ee.
That's funny.
So what would you want to do? Madison Square Garden or Rhode Island?
Madison Square Garden sounded really cool when you said it first.
It does sound cool.
I haven't heard of a wedding there before.
I haven't really either.
Leave it to a pop star to figure it out.
I feel like though the Rhode Island take might be better because that's her own area. She knows it. I as a guest feel like accommodations would be easier in Madison Square Garden because you're in the middle of the city and there's everything.
Yeah. Also, how are you gonna get it? Like, keep it contained. You have to close roads.
It's true. This is gonna be like the
Yeah.
royal wedding of America.
Yeah. That's gonna be wild.
So we've covered 11 missing scientists today. What is the thing that you took away from today that will stay with you?
Yeah, I just feel like if we're gonna think about how everything we've talked about today is related, I would say don't trust the media.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, because there's hype, and sometimes when you have hype, it's a problem.
Yeah, when you get a lot of people involved.
There's a lot of misinformation.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Rumors start on
You
accident.
start connecting things that aren't connecting.
Yeah, we've done that here.
We have. But we're not. But this is like our minds
Just generating.
thinking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I keep thinking about Monica Riza's 2 hiking companions. We need to interview these people because I don't think you're just with 3 people and then one person goes missing.
Right now, I'm thinking like that one time I accidentally hiked with you guys. You could have just left me there then. Could have just left.
I would never leave you stranded.
I just want you to know I didn't go missing. If I'm ever in the woods and you don't know where I am, I'm looking for you.
Oh.
So find me. I just can't, like, that's the part that I'm like, do you leave?
I agree.
Yeah, I need you guys to stay.
I just don't understand.
Figure it out. Get some night vision goggles off of Amazon. Overnighted. Get it next day.
So they had helicopters, radar, and search dogs looking for her, and they never found her. So, like, your friends trying to look for you is probably not as detail-oriented as this.
Yeah, and I was listening about this other case, and they did, like, a grid. And I guess you're supposed to do, like, a search grid.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty interesting, too. Because you, like, you make sure you searched it.
Yeah, every little square.
Yeah. And then you can check it off.
I don't
So
know.
there's, like, a way to do this correctly.
I don't like it.
Yeah, me neither. It's just, for me, I'm just also, like, I don't know. Were you guys having a conversation? And then I stayed behind because I needed some water. And then all of a sudden I'm like, hello? I feel like I would scream, hey, where are you? I don't know. Would somebody take her?
Animals could potentially have a factor in this.
would hear
You would
it.
hear it. There'd be, like,
Screaming?
a struggle. Like, there'd look like a struggle, right?
Yes.
There'd be blood or like dirt kicked up or something. That one's gonna stick
It
with
just
me.
doesn't add up. If she was alone, then you're like, okay, we don't know what happened.
Yeah.
When you're with somebody. And then, like, honestly, I feel like I would be suspicious of the people.
Yes.
Like, what do you mean you don't know?
Don't trust your friends.
I think that's what we learned. Don't hike with your friends. Don't invite your friends to your wedding. Don't trust your friends. Wow. And that is a wrap on another episode of Valid Source.
Valid source?
Thank you so much for spending your time with us. It means the world to us.
If something we said made you go, wait, what? Share this episode. Send it to a friend. Drop it in a group chat. It's honestly the best thing you can do for us right now. Check out our link tree below. You can find us on social media, our website, and if you want to submit a topic for us to research, there's even a link for that too. We want your weird, your wild, and your crazy conspiracies. I'm Harley.
And I'm Ashley.
You were thinking it,
We said it. See you in 2 weeks.